Alright everybody, so today I wanted to do a discussion video because a lot of people have been really like questioning what the next form is gonna be for Saiyans, right? And like obviously for other races too, like our Frieza's gonna get Golden Frieza and whatnot. I'm trying to answer some of these questions today. None of this is confirmed 100%, but this is like I genuinely, if this is wrong, then I would be blown away if this was wrong. So, a lot of people in my live stream always ask me what I think the next form for Saiyans is gonna be. Um, and ultimately, they come to three conclusions. Two of them are more common than the other one. I'll go over what I think is the least likely to the most likely, right? So the first thing is, the least likely form that Saiyans are going to be getting is probably Super Saiyan 4, and I know that, so this is literally everybody thinks in my stream, whenever people come in and I'm talking about it, everybody spams Super Saiyan 4, they think Super Saiyan 4 is coming, and let me tell you, that is wrong. Super Saiyan 4 is not going to be coming. I'm 99% sure if Sunny changes his mind, then I'm fucked, and my reputation is ruined. So this is all up to Sunny now. But I genuinely don't see Super Saiyan 4 coming. It's not likely, and everybody will be, why can't Super Saiyan 4 come? Why not? We have GT Dragon Balls, and we have Big Bang Kamehameha. That's from GT. Super Saiyan 4 is from GT. Why can't we have GT? We have couples, and then they like, you know that meme where it's like the guy writing on a board, like a whiteboard, like, and the caption's just like, you know what I'm talking about, right? I'll have it on screen or whatever. But it's like that, like DBOG fans trying to explain why Super Saiyan 4 is next, and it's like, no, it's not. It's not. The reason it's not next is because, one, it makes no sense. Why would Super Saiyan 4 come in the Buu Saga? That makes no sense. That is idiotic. I don't know why anybody would ever think that. Just because we have, like, 2 GT things in the game already. Like, okay, sure. Right? Whatever. It's not coming. That's what I think. And also, we don't really have a Golden Great Ape either. So I feel like we would need a Golden Great Ape to go Super Saiyan 4, probably. Um, Another thing that I would like to point out is Sunny, unlike Snake World, is a huge GT fan. Sunny loves GT. He loves GT, right? He's a GT fan. Which is cool. I like GT too, just I'm not super big on it, to be honest. I like it though. I think it has cool concepts. GT is, it's alright, right? You know, people saying it's better than Super, like, hold on now. But like, I know that's a controversial opinion. People are going to be commenting about that right now. But I do think Super is better than GT. But that's not what this is about. Sunny loves GT, and some people would say, oh, that's why it's going to be next. It's like, well, that's why it's not going to be next, is because Sunny is going to do a big GT arc, probably. This is what I'm thinking. When Sunny adds the GT arc, it's going to be a big story. It's going to have a lot of fun fights and everything, and fun missions, and you're going to get Super Saiyan 4, like wall fighting baby or some shit. And like, you know, it just, that's what makes sense to me, right? Is somewhere down the line we get a GT expansion. That's what makes sense to me. And that's when we'll get Super Saiyan 4 and a lot of other GT stuff. So, what is the next most likely form that Saiyans could be getting? And I look towards, excuse me, I look towards like the Ultimate Gohan form, the Mystic form, right? And why would Saiyans get that? It makes no sense. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. That's why it's not number 1, because number 1 is the only one that makes sense to me. And if you're wondering, well, Super Saiyan 4 kind of makes sense. Well, yeah, but no, I don't. I legitimately think we have a better chance of pure Saiyans getting Mystic form than Super Saiyan 4 in this next update. And that's solely because It literally, to me, it just makes more sense because Gohan gets Mystic Form, and yeah, he's a half Saiyan. I think half Saiyans are gonna get the Mystic Form as a Legend form probably, something like that, right? That's what I think. I don't know what their level form would be, but I don't know. Maybe that's where Super Saiyan 4 comes in, and maybe the next form is Super Saiyan 4. But no, no, it's not, because the level form actually does make sense if you take number 1, which is Super Saiyan God. We're gonna get Super Saiyan God in the next update, not Super Saiyan 4. That I don't know why this doesn't make sense to a lot of people, but let me explain it for you. So, when DBOG launched, we had the story up to Vegeta. Vegeta was the boss of Earth, and then we had movies where it continued. So we fought Earth villains. So we fought Turles, we fought Lord Slug, and we fought Cooler. Okay? Those are all movie villains. We go to Namek. We face Metal Cooler. Okay, that's a movie villain. I might be leaving some out. I don't know. I forgot. But you guys get the point. We go to Future. We face Super Android 13. A movie villain. Okay? Every arc adds movie stuff to it. Okay? Space. We get an extension of the Cell Saga movies. We get Broly. We get Bojack. We get Garlic Jr., which admittedly isn't a Space Saga movie, but I don't know why he's in space. Okay, he's just there. Don't fuck with my boy Garlic Jr. Goated character, by the way, Garlic Jr. Who else? We got Chilled from the Bardock special, right? So let's look at Boo Saga. What movies are around the Boo Saga? And everybody goes, Broly Second Coming, Bio Broly, Fusion Reborn, Wrath of the Dragon, right? Those are the movies that people think of. Everybody forgets that Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods is a Dragon Ball Z movie. It is not called Dragon Ball Super Battle of Gods because Dragon Ball Super was not a thing yet. And it's not called Dragon Ball Battle of Gods, because that sounds weird. It is called Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. And I honestly think that the Boo arc should be the last Dragon Ball Z update before we head into Super with DBOG. That makes sense to me. And would you look at that? Super Saiyan God is a Dragon Ball Z form. Because it first aired in the movie. And then people would be like, well, shut up. No. The arcs in Dragon Ball Super were trash. The movies were way better. I don't care. Maybe for Resurrection F, you could make the argument that the arc was... I don't care. I literally, still to this day, I only watch Dragon Ball as an anime, really. I barely watch any other anime. I have, like, not even seen the Resurrection F arc. Like, I've seen some of the Battle of Gods arc in Dragon Ball Super. I've seen some of it. I have never went back and watched the Resurrection F arc. Because I saw the movie. And I know the difference is that, like, Ginyu is in it. And, like, he, like, takes over, like, someone or some shit. Like, I know. And Ginyu dies. That's, like, the only difference. And maybe there's some others. And that's, like, the plot is a little different. But, like, who cares? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So that's what I think, is that I believe that the DBOG Z saga, if you want to call it, is gonna wrap up with the Boo saga will happen, and that's gonna take us from level 500 to like 560 maybe. I don't know, 570 maybe. Maybe even less, I don't know. And then we will get movies like Bio Broly, we get Broly Second Coming, we'll get Fusion Reborn, we'll get Wrath of the Dragon maybe. And then we'll get Battle of Gods arc. And that will take us from like, cause that's a lot of movies, right? And like, they're all like big movies, you know, except Bio Broly, fuck Bio Broly. But like, could you imagine face like a whole movie arc for like Second Coming Broly? I could. Yeah, that's a big movie. And the final fight is big. Could you imagine a final fight Hirudegarn? Because I could. That motherfucker's Godzilla-sized. Of course we could. We could fight him at the end. Could we see a final fight Janemba? Yes! Yes, we can! Janemba is goated. He'd be an amazing final fight. So we look at all these, like, villains. They're all hype villains to me. I like Hirudegarn. He's okay. He's okay. But we got Broly, and we got Janemba. What else do you want? So that has big XP written all over it after the Boo arc. So you know what I think is that the Boo arc ends, we do those movies, and it wraps up, and you fight Beerus. Like, this is how the arc should go. You fight Beerus the first time, and he's in, like, Otherworld. You have to go to, like, Otherworld or some shit, and you have to fight Beerus. And, like, there should be, like, a teleporter that takes you there, or whatever. Like, you just instant transmission or some shit. It's like an NPC, you talk to him, you instant transmission to the Otherworld, and you fight Beerus. Like, on King Kai's planet. And, like, only high levels can, like, access it or whatever, right? And then you fight Beerus. He's at, like, 0.00001% of his power, some shit, right? And then after that, you go to the fucking party or whatever. And, like, all of you, like, the scene where, like, everybody starts jumping Beerus, right? And then, like, after that quest, you should be, like, level 600, which I think Super Saiyan God should be, right? And at level 600, you get Super Saiyan God, and then you get the quest to fight Beerus the final time, and you're in, like, space or some shit, right? That would be hype for me, right? I feel like Sunny needs to start doing this, where, like, he needs to go back in every saga and make it so that the final boss fight happens as you get the new form. So, like, not even, like, Super Saiyan level 200. Like, say, for example, at, like, you're in Namek, right? Let's say you're level, no double XP. Let's say you're level, like, 175. And you're about to fight Frieza. Like, the final form, 100% power Frieza, right? That's when you should unlock Super Saiyan. I believe so. Because that just feels right, doesn't it? That just feels right. You fight the final boss of the arc, you have the new transformation, Super Saiyan, and you fight. Go to Cell arc. Let's say you're level 280. When you're fighting Perfect Cell, right? That's when you should get Super Saiyan 2. I feel, right? Or maybe for, like, maybe instead it's like you equip the quest and you get a temporary form until the quest is finished. You get temporary Super Saiyan, right? Or a Super Saiyan 2 as well. And you lose the form when you beat the quest. But you can regain the form, you can earn the form permanently once you get to level 200, which is Super Saiyan. Or you beat Cell, you're level 290, you lose Super Saiyan 2, you get the 10 more levels, you can get it back. Right? Doesn't that not make sense? So maybe there's a quest where you do the God ritual, you get Super Saiyan God, but you only get it temporarily. That makes so much sense with what happened in the movie. And then Goku trained to earn it later. Does that not make sense to everybody? Am I the only one who thinks this is how it should happen? Or this is how it should be? So, that's it for this video, really. Super Saiyan God is 99% gonna be the next Saiyan form. Or, you know what, I'll say 95%, and then there's like a 4% chance it's Mystic, and then it's like a 1% chance it's Super Saiyan 4, right? And then after that, we're gonna go into Super. And then Super, we're gonna get Blue, someone's gonna get Rose, if it's Kai's or Saiyans, I don't know, right? Someone's gonna get Rose. Oh yeah, that leaves the level 500 form, by the way, I forgot. I think that's gonna just be Patara for all races. At level 500, instantly you just get Patara. Like, not instantly as soon as you get it, but, like, at level 500 you meet the requirements. Or maybe 550, right? You meet the requirements for Patara, right? I feel like 500 there should be a gap between 400 is Super Saiyan 3 and, like, all the other races forms. I feel like after that there should be a gap to, like, really show the difference in power that we're at now. Because if you think about it, we don't even need a 500 form, because not only does it not make sense, like there's a gap here between like getting the 500 form, like there's like a gap really because we're already at 500. So what I'm thinking here is that like we skip the 500 form, we just get Patara or some shit, and like I know people are gonna be mad, they want a form, and like they think that it's gonna mess up the balance of the game, but like we already have like time chamber, we have like Grand Kai to get skill points, we have all the mentors to give us more skill points. We got a lot of skill points for free. Like we are beyond our level, basically. Like we might be 500, but a fully built time chamber Saiyan or like any race, like fully built time chamber, did Grand Kai most of his days, summoned Shenron every time he got the chance to. He is busted. He is far beyond level 500. So, that's what I think really. Like we should get it at 600. I think Super Saiyan God, and then 700 Blue. Um, I don't know. Like if you want to throw Rose in, Evolution Blue, right? It makes sense to me, right? But yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Honestly, I think this is what's gonna happen. Maybe not exactly. Another form Saiyans could get is like Golden Great Ape. That would make sense to me to get it earlier before GT. Um, it would just make sense to me, right? Why not? So yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know first of all, what you think is gonna happen, and then what you want to happen. So maybe you agree with me. You think Super Saiyan God, excuse me, makes the most sense, but you really want Super Saiyan 4. Then tell me, right? I'm interested in knowing, because, who knows, maybe Sunny will see that everybody wants Super Saiyan 4 more, and he'll be like, okay, we'll do GT first. Which would make sense, to be honest. It makes sense, right? We could do GT first. Um, Realistically, in a perfect world, that would make the most sense to me, right? Is we do GT and then Super, and not the other way around, but I don't know, right? So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Enjoy.